Hello, everybody. Thanks for your patience and waiting. We were having some technical difficulties. Yeah. But there, I was like, wait a second. Where are David and Herbert? They've disappeared. So, well, there you go. We have David and Herbert joining us for the Snallygaster Situation. Welcome. All right. So, yeah, so we're a bit behind because this game has a lot going on, and I'm playing a different role than David and Herbert, so we're going to try our best to show you the tokens and the cards. My cards technically are hidden, so you actually won't see the hidden stuff. Usually there's a screen, I'll show you, that I would use that has all of the information here, but for our purposes of this stream, I will just have the cards out that you can see normally. David and Herbert will try their best to hold up things to the screen, tokens and whatnot, or at least voice it to let us know what they're doing, and then I will move it on the board. So I am going to be running a lot right now. There's a lot happening on both ends. So if we miss something, I apologize. Just let us know in the chat and we will go over it again. So welcome, chat. And I see Tracy's talking about the Olympics. I have not seen anything for the Olympics. Have either of you? Oh, sorry, David. You're cutting out. You're cutting out a bit there. You're cutting out a bit, David. Okay. We'll give it a try. So yeah, it's still a little wonky there, but okay. Try it now, maybe. I know, right? Drives us crazy. Yeah. We can hear you. It's a little choppy, but we'll try our best. Oh, I think we're losing him. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Tracy. We're trying our best to figure it out. I think, yeah, they are a little frozen. So we'll see if we can get that sorted. Technical difficulties, you know. This is nature of the beast. Okay, it's not an internet thing or anything like that? Okay. No, it's fine now. No, it's fine. It's fine now. Yeah, Tracy, so you can let us know if you can hear it now. I think that they've kind of stabilized a bit. So I know it's a bit of a delay, so let us know, okay? Are you hearing me okay? Because if you're hearing me okay, make sure of that as well. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's just jump right in, because I feel like we want to get in before anything else happens. Oh, they're not hearing you at all. Okay, so I'm clear. Thank you, Tracy. Yeah, so it's showing on my screen here that there's audio for you, but they must not be hearing it on the other end. But it is here. It is registering. Okay. Okay, no, it's okay. Let me just, okay. Okay, yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you. I can hear you. Tracy, can you let us know if you can hear? All right, so we'll wait and see, because I know there's a bit of a delay. And while we're doing that... Yep, no audio. And it's showing that there's audio, which is really weird. Okay, let's go to the game scene, Tracy. Sorry, everybody, about this, and we'll see if it's going to work there. So let's switch over to the game scene. Okay, can you hear them here? Can you talk, David? Okay, I've turned on another audio line, which normally would make it echo, but maybe this will help pull it in. So, can you say something, David and Herbert?
yeah, hopefully you can hear this so that David doesn't have to reset anything. And then,
Still
Thanks, Tracy.
nothing. Still no audio.
Just waiting from Tracy. Sorry, Tracy, I'm putting you on the spot here, but
oh, there
okay.
we go.
So
Audio
Okay.
just came through.
yeah. So what happens is I had to turn. So you all are being filtered in twice. Yeah.
As
Okay.
long as one of them's working, I guess that's fine.
Yeah.
All right. So if you hear double, let us know. But there we go. Okie dokie. So let us get started. So, sorry everybody, now I'm a bit thrown off today. Today's just been a little bit of a wild wind situation. Okay, so, thank you for your patience everyone. So today we're going to play Snallygaster Situation, and in this game, I will be playing the Lost Kid, so I have a completely different role than Herbert and David. So I think I mentioned earlier, I have my own set of cards that I'll be using. I'll be using these Lost cards, which you should be able to see on the screen there, and there will always be these discard piles available for everybody to see. Me covering them is not good. I mean, it's good because it helps David and Herbert find me, because I can use the location symbols on the actual card. So covering them might tell them, oh, she's not there. So kind of like Mysterium a little bit. We, yeah. Oh, and we are playing a specific scenario today. We are playing the Jersey Devil, which is a difficulty of 1, because I played this at difficulty 3 with a different one, and we died rather quickly. So we figured we'd start with an easier one. So, David and Herbert, did you want to do a quick explanation of what happens with your stuff, and then we'll go into the reading here?
Do you want to do it while I?
Sure.
Okay.
So for this scenario, I mean, basically on your turn, you're moving and searching stuff at individual buildings on the town. To move, you do have tokens. Me and David have tokens. We have 4, and that really just tells how many spaces we can move. If at any point we stop in the street because we're riding bicycles, this game is called Kids on Bikes. We get a little bump and we really kind of move up a little bit and get out of the street. But yeah, if we reach a building with the search token, we search and we see what card we pull up from the search deck, and we kind of see that. Right now, there is a specific spot in town that we want to visit, which is spot 20, which is St. Lucas's Church. We have somebody there to talk to that will advance the story. We have a couple of scenario cards out here that we're going to go ahead and read in a little bit. But those scenario cards really just detail exactly what is it that we should be doing to advance the story to hopefully find Mandi. And then once we find her, that's going to be one of the main goals, but there are other goals on the way. And then we could also use items. Me and David start off with 1 item. There are ways to get more items. You can kind of see it on Mandi's screen. There is this weird clipboard thing, and there's extra items there that you can go ahead and grab. But looking at the game, it's very 80s themed. I'm starting off with the dream catcher. David's starting off with a Halloween mask. But there's slingshots you can get. There's stuff, add-ons you can add to your bicycle. We do start off with a bike too, and that gives you a little bit of a power-up. But yeah, just your typical, Stranger Things or Goonies, something weird is happening, and the kids just have to take care of this on their own because the adults don't really believe what's going on in town.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. So
yeah, that covers it.
That's a lot happening. We're going to explain as we go. We just want to give you an idea of what the game is doing, and then as we do things, we'll explain it. So, like I said before, we're doing the Jersey Devil, and there's a little bit we're going to read here, and then I could probably get David or Herbert when I'm done to read the Jersey Devil goal card, the first one. But I'll read the story first. Anything else before we start, guys?
Nope, go ahead.
Okay, here we go. Well, I'm glad you called ahead. These are all I could find, Mrs. Jenkins chuckled, putting a stack of books on the desk. The covers are all dark with cheesy horror titles and wild images of local folklore. It's Halloween night. What are you kids doing in the library? We snagged them real quick. Yearbook meeting, super important. All these Halloween pictures. Sorry, gotta go. Thanks, Mrs. Jenkins. We chimed in together before rushing in room 6 and unloading the books onto the table. Oh, geez, this is bad. Jersey Devil, it's right here. We lay the book flat, looking at the 2-page spread in the Encyclopedia of Monsters. A rough drawing of the horned beast stared back at us from the page with the same menacing eyes we had seen emerging from the forest. We all remembered its long talons as they wrapped around the new kid's leg and dragged them into the darkness. The Jersey Devil appears only at night to enact its terrible vengeance, leaving its evil mark upon the homes of all its victims, it read. The only way to stop it is to send it back to the netherworld. Ugh, we shivered in unison. Our hearts sank when we read the next page and found instructions on how to banish the demon. A special seal made from all kinds of exotic materials, a priest trained in exorcism, a ring of salt. Where would we find all of these things? We would have to improvise. A sudden loud unnatural wail echoed through the empty halls of Celia P. Dempsey Memorial Library and throughout Lakeview Junior Senior High. We scrambled to add the pile of books to our backpacks before rushing out the main door. Time was running out. We needed to save our friend and seal away the Jersey Devil before the entire town of Lakeview was doomed forever. So, that's the...
Sorry.
I know, I feel like we need to play this on Halloween or something. So there is a setup for this. We've added some extra things based on this scenario. I have some other rules that I'm going to have to enact, but I will talk about them on my turn, and I will be doing the first turn. But David or Herbert is going to read the Jersey Devil goal card. So I'll throw that there so you can see.
Just the story portion, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Jersey Devil is terrorizing the town of Lakeview on the worst night of the year. It's successful in spreading its curse. If it's successful in spreading its curse, the whole place will be pulled into the netherworld. We need to find the lost kid and figure out a way to stop this beast.
Okay.
I feel like Mandi being the lost kid is on brand.
Accurate.
Flying free of tether, where did Mandi go?
Exactly.
We must find her.
So our goal is to construct, well, your goal, I guess, sort of, is to construct the ancient seal. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Doesn't say that on this card, sorry.
I might see it over here in this one.
Number one? It should be gold number one, not the star.
If this library book is correct, the only way we can return to the Jersey Devil to the netherworld is by recreating the ancient cosmic seal that summoned it. That seems real heavy, and we're going to need a lot of equipment to do it. We need to search the town. So yeah, that's goal number one, is to construct this ancient seal.
Okay.
You got to search around town and find enough symbols to fill the seal board. Each time we find a symbol token, we may add it to the board on any space.
Okay, so this is going to be a bit weird for all of you. So this board here, normally the cards are actually off the board slightly, not covering those spaces, but because that's unfortunately all the room that I had, they're covering, but we will move them in order to get the tokens on their correct space. Okay? All right, so Are we ready to jump in?
Sure.
Yeah,
so... Well, I mean, we haven't. You've played it before. We have not played it before. I haven't. We definitely have a strong idea of what we're doing, but how this thing will play out is I'm not sure. So, but yeah, I'm ready to do this.
Okay, so yeah, I played it once and we died. Just FYI.
Well, I have to say our success rate at co-op games is not super
terrible. Yeah, I know it's not good at all. So,
although to be fair, it's only been Fast and the Furious and Hero Realms, and neither of those went very well.
It was pretty bad. Anybody who's watched Tracy, I know you come to a lot of these, so you would have seen us, burning in flames. Just saying. Before I jump in, because it's my turn first, and you can see that here on this Doom track. So we do not want to get to this end of the Doom track, which kind of looks like, at first it looked kind of like It the Clown. But if we get there, we lose, because we die. And the kids are all here on this location. I think it's a school. And then you'll see we have a car and a van, which is going to be moving around the board, capturing children if they're in the way. So this is where your tree houses will come in handy for you. All right. Okay. So I'm going to go first. If you see me looking here, I have my player board it's supposed to be out, but I have it to the side here. So the first thing I'm going to do is play a card, and I'm adding it to one of the 3 discard piles here. So like I said, this is going to help Herbert and David kind of have an idea of where I am, or I'm trying to lead them to. Let me just take a peek and see where I am. Oh, not that one. This one. Boop. Okay, cool. Oh boy. So, I need a moment because bad things can happen, and if I do it wrong, well, more bad things can happen. So,
Can you like just read us the text on the bottom of those 3 cards? Because I can't see it very well.
yeah, sure. So it's number 15, Jenkins Savings and Loan.
Okay.
Number 7 is City Hall. And number 5 is the Duchess. Now I can actually get
Okay.
it a little
And
bit
that
closer.
was left to right?
Yes, that's left to right. Correct.
Okay.
Okay, cool. All right, so now I'm just going to look at my cards and see which one I want to do. This is where I have to pay attention. I think that's not great, but better. Okay, let's put this. And let's put... Oh gosh, okay, so I'm gonna... Oh, this is bad. Okay, so I'm gonna put out this card here, which is number 19, Brassworks Factory, and I'm covering the number 5, the Duchess discard pile. Okay, so there are 2 things here that people are looking at. So there's the Singer's Avenue is the picture on it. So Singer's Avenue, where is that on the board here? If you all find it first, let me... Oh, here it is. So this is Singer's Avenue down here. And then, yeah, and then it has the building 19 Brassworks Factory. So for me, I'm really supposed to be focusing on the pictures for them to be useful. Okay, so now that I've done that, we perform spooky action. So that's where we get to do those really scary symbols on the top. So the first one is the monster attacks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so for the monster attack, I think, do you know offhand, I think it moves. This is the part I don't remember.
Oh.
We played a different scenario, this is why it's... here we go, moving the monster.
You have the little books, though. I don't know.
It doesn't say on our end. I guess it has to be within the rule book.
Yeah.
Moving the monster.
Yeah, it says moving the
Can you
monster.
just read it out?
Yeah, it's not move. It's monster attacks specifically. So the first one is just a monster attack. It's not moving. So there's nobody there. Right? Because
when the monster attack, it attacks the entire district it is currently in. This includes any roads and intersections on the edge of the district.
right. So right now it's in Lakeview.
Yeah.
And there's nothing around it. So we're good. The next one, however, is going to be moving north. Oh, again, which does nothing. So what? I think if it can't move, I think we take Doom. Can you just verify this, please?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Yeah, that's not good. And the monster attacks the entire district. Okay, we did read that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if... Yep. Wow, that's not good.
If he attacks, doesn't he curse, or does he curse as he moves?
Yeah,
when he attacks, he curses the building that's right there. He drops off one of these little tokens. And then that's going to bump up Doom on the track.
Right, but what does that mean?
So yeah, because this is part of my rules now, I guess. So when the Jersey Devil attacks in a district, place 1 curse token, which are these ones, on a building in that district. So the only building that's here, I'll place it on number 25. Okay, and move the Doom marker forward 1 space on the Doom track. Wow, everybody, this is not going well so far.
Wow.
If there is a search token on that building, discard it. There's no search token. A cursed building cannot have any token on it at any time and cannot be cursed again. The Jersey Devil cannot curse churches, so number 20 or 11. I'll just make sure that wasn't either of those. It was not. If there are no buildings in that district that can be cursed, do not place a curse token. In this case, it was, and do not move the Doom marker. We, unfortunately, had to do that. So now, there's a second one here, but this is saying it moves north. Now, you can verify this, Herbert, for me, but I'm pretty sure if it can't move, I think we get something happens.
No, we do. Yeah, we do.
Okay, so it doesn't move and we take a Doom. Is that what happens?
Yeah.
So now we have 2 Doom.
Great. This is already.
Although, wouldn't it move up here though? If it moves north?
No, it moves by district, not space.
Right,
We
so-
move by spaces. He moves by
Right.
district.
So
Right.
unfortunately, it can't move. So if you think you try and trick the monster by not having it move, well, it tricks you and you get doomed. So yeah, so that should give them an idea of what kind of cards I'm playing with. So that happens. And then it says place search token and location on the card. So I get to put a search token at 19. And they can stack from what I'm aware, from what I've been told. So it's going to go here on the Brassworks Factory. Move both feds one intersection. So the feds are the truck and the car. So intersections, they go in a specific area. So the blue one goes in this direction. There are blue arrows on the board, and the red goes this way, and it has arrows on the board. So this is an intersection. This
Does it
yellow
hit
area
you?
here. Zip. Oh, so yeah, this is where it gets a little tricky. So it actually is going to come up here in this intersection. I think if you were not in a treehouse, you might get caught, but let's double check.
That doesn't make any sense. We started the school and it goes directly to
it's when you're on the
school.
road. So it's when you're on the road.
Not when it's touching the spaces on the.
Because it overlaps,
Yeah.
I think.
So Sarah's on the road.
I think it's supposed to overlap all the... Right.
She's caught in the attack. Okay. Every Fed's miniature in the district is also attacked, but the Feds run away. Move that. Okay. The blue Fed is patrolling. Some monsters have rules. Okay. All right. Caught by the Feds. Okay, here we go. Oh, I think you do get zinged. The Feds' miniatures are larger than space. They scan... Yeah, that's right. I think it's like an area of 6, if I'm not mistaken. On both sides. So... But I think, let's see, because technically, you're at the edge of it. They scan the area, and then technically it would be, I think you might be caught in this. Let's take a look.
But I'm in school.
If a kid's space, if a kid's space is touched by a Fed's miniature, immediately move the doom marker forward 1 space on the track. Then the kid must escape to the nearest treehouse. Any kid inside a treehouse is considered safe and cannot be caught by the Feds. And they do show an example where the marker is on a building, and the car zipped by there, and yeah, Ahmed is unfortunately had to go to there.
Does it move at the end of your move? Is what I'm trying to figure out.
So
at the end of everyone going.
Yeah. So step 4 for me is move both Feds 1 intersection. And draw, and then I get to draw back up a card. So I just remember there being a really weird rule about this. Like, it had to be within 6. So, but there was a really funny rule about this particular one. But in the picture, it does show...
All right, well, where it is... The video that we watched earlier definitely said that it's the 8 spaces around where the car is.
Yeah.
So, including... Yeah.
Street, yeah.
So, where does he go then?
Treehouse. I have to go back to the treehouse.
You go to a treehouse.
Oh, so it's like 2 spaces? All right, big deal.
So you both are going? Is that how that's working here? Oh, the
no,
treehouse.
Tim, because I'm not on that space.
The treehouse above the school, yeah.
Okay. So just so you know, this, okay. Yeah. The buildings count as, okay, how does this work? For movement, it's 1 space. I think that's what it is. Is it 1 for movement or 2 for movement? Or, sorry, 2 for movement, and then 1 space for tokens. That was it. Okay, got it. You're good. Okay. So there you go. So that was, Herbert is in the treehouse, caught by the Feds, and I get to draw a card. And I think that is my turn. Let me just double check here. When we get to cursed things, we'll talk more about it because it's pertinent to this scenario. But we'll stop it there for now because that was a lot. Okay. That's my turn.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Yeah.
All right. So on my go. So we have these little tokens that look like this. Ooh, crap! I'm gonna drop them. There are wheels on the other side. Every kid has their own different one. Well, they're supposed to be different. Herbert and I both have characters with the same movement, but I think some of the other ones have different movement abilities.
Yes.
This one lets me move 5 spaces orthogonally. I have one for 3 and 4 as well. There is also a 2 diagonal, so I could go 2 spaces diagonally in any direction I'd want. I'm actually going to go ahead and use my 5 now. There's a star up at the church just north of us, so I want to start heading in that direction.
Yep.
Also, I have Thelma and Louise. This is a pair of roller skates, roller blades, actually. When I'm in a space next to a fence, I can spend a movement to move to any space next to that fence. So I'm grinding the fence, which I think is fantastic.
Yes.
It doesn't get much more 80s than that.
No, it really doesn't.
All right. So Mandy, I'm in the northern spot on the Lakeview School.
Yes, correct.
I'm gonna move 2 spaces north.
Yep. Okay.
And then I'm gonna move 1 to the west.
Okay.
Because I want to be adjacent to the fence.
Yep.
So 3, and then I'm gonna spend another movement.
Okay.
To grind the fence. So basically, I'm just gonna move. That was probably a waste, but I just wanted to do it just to say I did it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna land on the spot that is 1, 2, 3 spaces north of that.
1, 2, 3. Yep.
And then I'm gonna move 1 more space north, and that'll be all 5 of my movement.
Wow. Okay, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Grinding the fence saved me a couple, so I got a little bit of extra movement there.
Okay.
So now that I've done this, I flip it over. It goes to that side. I am done moving. I'm sort of like out in a field, so I can't really search.
Mm-hmm.
I could use an item if I had an item that I'd want to use, but I don't. So I believe that is probably the end of my turn.
Okay. All right. All right. So now we're over to Herbert.
All right. Since David's going to be going to the church to kind of go to that star goal, I'm going to go ahead and try to make my way up to where that search token is at. Just getting searchable items is probably going to be best for us. I don't have rollerblades. I do have a bike called the Slammer Jammer. And the cool thing about this one is typically you can kind of see it on the board. There are fences that block movement, so you have to kind of go around them.
Like these.
The Slammer Jammer just rips right through them. And then I'm able to get like an extra boost from that. So
Okay.
I'm able to move an additional space if I go through a fence spot. So I'm going to try to do that.
It's not as cool as grinding the fence.
But the name's pretty awesome.
I just burst through the fence like the Kool-Aid Man. So I'm also going to be spending my 5. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to go 1. So I'm at the treehouse.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and go 1 north.
Yep.
1 west.
Yep.
Another 1 north, and I'm bursting through that fence right there.
Yep.
That gives me the extra movement, so that's 3.
Mm-hmm.
4, bursting through the next fence. 5.
So you're going up north again?
Yeah, so I'm right below David.
Okay.
He's just
There we
one
go.
spot south of me at the moment.
Got it. Yep.
So that's 4. I'm going to go ahead and go to the west of that.
Okay.
That would be my extra movement right there. I would end right there, but because I'm ending it on the street, I get an extra movement. So I'm just going to go up 1 more.
Yes.
So I'm basically to the west of where David's at.
Oh, you know what? I could have made it to the church. If I had gone west instead of north, I would have been on the road. I could have gone into the church.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, well.
Well.
All right. We're learning.
It's okay. Exactly. So there's a couple things you're trying to do. You're trying not to get, cursed stuff. You're trying to find me. You're trying to, get items and things like that. So it's a lot going on. Is that all
Absolutely.
of your turns? Okay. So it says something about your treehouse safe, but I guess this doesn't really. Oh, that's for you all to refresh your tokens and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I think we could take like a quote unquote like rest action in the treehouse that would reset everything.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
but we're not there, so.
Okay. Nope, sounds good. And the cards don't move on your turn, or do they? Just on my turn, I think, eh?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, okay. All right, perfect. So now we're back to me, the lost kid. So I have to look at my cards. Sorry, it's going to take me a minute because I'm trying to do this, and then I have to look at my cards. So I want them to try and find me by using the symbols in the middle of the card. So covering ones that I'm like, I'm not here, try going this way. Yeah. And it gets tricky. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, this is Garbaggio.
Garbaggio.
Oh, you all are gonna hate me if I do that one. Oh, gosh. This is tricky because I'm trying to move it, but trying not to, you know, kill us in the process.
I mean, I wasn't too happy about the last one, to be fair.
Sure, but that should give you an idea of what kind of cards I'm working with, okay? Okay, I will do... Oh, all these are just not good. Okay, let's try doing this card. Oh, gosh. So I'm going to play number 6, Harris Drugstore. There's a flower in the center on top of number 7, City Hall.
Okay.
Okay, so because that was played now, the first spooky action on the card means that the monster is moving west. So,
oh. No.
well, sorry, it's either that or it was going to attack you. I mean, I thought that was pretty good. So it's going west, which means it's going here. And by doing that, I know this one has a different thing, right? So it's attacking and moving west. My apologies. So 1 curse token on a building in that district. Oh, well, that's not great. Okay, so which building do we have a choice?
Just pick one.
If there, yeah. So let's put this one on number 24.
Is that on us or is that on you, Mandy?
What do you mean?
24?
24? Yeah, so I put on 24.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, the Jersey Devil.
All right,
Unless
that's
it's church. Yep. There are no buildings. Okay. No kids may enter or search any building with a curse token. So I didn't read this before. I'm letting you know. Lost kid curse. If the lost kid's hidden location is ever cursed by the Jersey Devil, the kids lose immediately. Oh, yeah. That's kind of important. So I don't want my secret location where I am to be cursed. Otherwise, I will never be found. Okay, we won't talk about the ancient...
Well, I sure hope you're not in the Brassworks factory.
Wouldn't that be a doozy? All right, so now we have to do another one. So this is number 2. Did I move the doom marker? I don't think so. No. I'm trying to remember. How many times did we move the doom marker?
Cursing the building?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it has to move.
We're up to 3?
I think so. Yeah, I think we moved 2 last turn, and we're going to move another one after this because we have to go move it south, which is here, and it's, I think this search token is gone.
No.
So search tokens are important. We need those, but unfortunately that happened, and I believe we get another doom. Do we not? Yeah, I think we do. Yep.
This is rough.
Yeah,
if we get a doom for every curse, that's we're not. There's no way you can win this.
It says when the Jersey Devil attacks in a district, place 1 curse token on a building in that district and move the doom marker 1. I'm just making sure I'm getting this right. If there is a search token on that building...
But is attacking and moving the same thing?
So attacking is the red symbol. The movement tells you where it's attacking.
I thought,
So the monster moves in that direction and then attacks.
You can check the back of the roof. Okay.
Yeah, it's actually on the Lost Kid
The monster attacks
board.
Okay.
It's right on it. So.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I know it wasn't
rough.
what you wanted to hear, but that's how that goes. So unfortunately, that's where we're at. So this is
It doesn't hurt to make sure.
now. Listen, absolutely, especially with our history of cooperative games, this might be a very short stream, everyone. Okay, so next. Place search token on the location. So we're going to place a search token at Harris Drugstore, number 6. Oh, goodness. Why am I never finding that? 6. There we go. Okay. And now we're going to move both feds 1 intersection. So it's going to move, the blue one's going to move here, and the red one's going to move here. No kids were in the crossfire. I draw a card. That's my turn. So sorry, everybody. That was rough. And don't forget, if you want items, you can fill up that ancient seal board. So that board up there in the corner.
Go first.
Wait, yeah,
All right.
I love Tracy. You say it's going to be a short stream every time. No, Tracy, like we are literally halfway down the Doom track. That's if we get to the end, we die. And so this is basically telling me every time I have a turn, unless I play something that doesn't attack, yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you could move it back to places it's already been, it won't
Right.
move up, but yeah.
But it's based on the cards I draw, so that's a bit of an issue. But I will try my best. And I'm also trying to get you to find me. So this is what makes it tricky.
I'm going to go ahead and move 4. I'm going to go to where I'm at. I'm basically trying to get away from both the Jersey Devil and try not to get caught by the feds again.
Exactly. So where are you moving there, Herbert?
I'm trying to figure out where 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, I don't want to do that. So let's go south 1.
Okay.
South 2, I break through that fence and I'm going to get a boost.
Okay.
Let's go west 1.
Okay.
West again, so I'm in the middle.
So there's
of
a fence
street.
there, so you're able to crash the fence?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you're in the streets.
Although I want to be there in case. Streets. Actually, head back to where before crashing into that. I'm going to go south again.
Okay, so go back here and then go south. So you're on
Yeah,
the Cecilia Memorial space right now?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that please.
And then I'll just end my movement in the street so I could just end up on that corner of that football field.
Oh, I see. So you want to be on the street or on the actual field?
Yeah. On the actual field, I'm ending my turn on that street just to get that extra bump of movement to be on that.
Oh, okay, to be on that field. I understand.
Of the football
Yep,
field.
I got you. Cool.
And I'm not using any of my free actions or anything like that. I'm just going to go ahead and end my turn then.
Okay.
Great.
What'd you do?
Basically, I'm trying to get. I was like, maybe I should go here, but I'm like, if it goes south, it's gonna attack and wreck
Yeah.
it.
So we can't search if there's no search tokens out, right?
As far as I'm aware, you do require a search token. I'll see if there's any other way. Like, I'm basically helping you by putting them out because of my cards, but I will see if there's another way to do it. I don't think so.
Like, did your last card give us any benefit? I don't think it did.
It gave us, so anytime I put a card out, it gives a search token.
Yeah, so because
on
she
that
put
location.
that one out, I put a search token over here on that.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Yep.
Okay.
So every time I put a card out, yes, I will put a search token on that location.
I guess I'll spend my 3 to move here. I should have just moved here last turn, but anyways, I'm in the church. So what do we do now?
I think that technically is like you're searching and then.
Yep. So first of all, you gotta tell me where your movement is.
I moved to the church. I moved one to the east to go to the church.
Okay, to St. Luke's. Okay, sorry, you have to say it because I'm having a really hard time seeing stuff on this board. Okay, there we go.
Okay, sorry.
That's okay.
So I guess we're flipping this card over.
So you're doing the search token, or no? There's a token here. It's a star token.
Yeah. So and that allows us to read the goal card number 2.
Okay. So did you all want to do that?
Does it say that on the other one?
Yeah. So like goal card 1, 2.
Hey,
3.
Eunice, thanks for popping
they're
in.
all about the same.
And Tangipu, my goodness, everyone's
okay.
coming in now, just before we die. Kidding, everybody, we're not dead yet.
Situation.
And David and Herbert are very serious right now.
That's the ancient
this
seal.
thing, that's
No,
this, and then this one's just like
we're just trying to figure out these like the out of order gold cards. So it's like, wait a minute. All right, I guess I'm talking to Pastor Mike. Go to 20. I'm at 20. St. Luke's Church has spent a search action. Okay, I'll spend my search action to complete this goal and flip this card over.
Okay, so you flipped over
I'll
number
go ahead
2.
and read this. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just tracking it for myself. Yep.
When we arrive, Pastor Mike is kneeling in front of the crucifix behind the pulpit of the church. I'm about to ask a question when suddenly he stands up and turns, his vestments falling to the floor, revealing a dark black military outfit with dual bandoliers crisscrossing his chest and 2 silver daggers hanging from his belt.
What?
I knew this night would come, he says, suddenly brandishing a shotgun from behind his back. A golden cross dangles from his neck, glinting in the candlelight. Set up, place a star token on each church. So that would be where we're at, 20.
We're placing a star? Yeah, there's a star one there. Is that what you said?
Yeah, a star at each church.
Oh, at each church? So that's number 20. And what's the other one?
On
number 11
Thank you.
which is
Number
Lakeside
11.
Baptist.
11, I know you're here. Yeah, okay, you can keep going. I gotta find it. Oh, no, that's 10. 11. Okay, got it.
Okay, and so now we also put the one of these, the hyper hydrator cards, which is basically a super soaker.
Yep.
And place them nearby.
Yeah.
Whenever a player starts their turn at a treehouse, they take a hyper hydrator card.
Nice.
Whenever a player moves through a church during their turn, they fill up their hyper hydrator card to the holy hyper hydrator side.
Sorry. Okay. That's amazing.
Amanda, I'm never sure if it's actually co-op when I'm playing with Mandy.
It is a co-op. So, I know it looks like a one against many. It's not. So it is co-op. They're trying to find me. I'm the lost kid. Unfortunately, my character also manages the monster, so it looks like I'm attacking them. I'm not. But I use my cards here to try and help them find where I am. Kind of think of Mysterium if you've played that. And it is based on, yes, there's the RPG Kids on Bikes, and actually, Amanda, Suzanne, myself, Eric Lang, and a few other people did Kids on Brooms on the Dice Tower. So if you want to check a little bit of that out, you can also check that out as well.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm reading the chat. Wow.
So
That's a Jersey level dig, David.
Nice.
Oh, gosh.
Well, you missed it earlier. I asked if the Jersey Devil was named Snooky.
Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Wah, wah.
Although I have to give her credit, she in the wise words of Snooky, one time she said, what was it? She said, I drink red wine because I'm classy. You drink white wine because you a hoe.
So random. So random.
So every time I think of her, I think I drink red wine because I'm classy.
Okay, fair enough.
Good stuff.
Was that your end of your turn?
Sure.
Because then we're back to me.
Yeah, I think, yeah. Well, so, yeah, you have to kind of do them in order, right? Because I had movement left over, but I don't think I could use it.
Okay.
So, yeah, no, I'm done.
Okay. Okay, everybody, let's try not to do some curses and stuff. I'm going to try my best. I can't promise. And here's the thing. I can try my best, but then it's not helping them find me, which is the point. Ay, ay, ay. Well, that's some garbaggio.
Well, the good thing is if he moves east, I don't think he can attack me in the church.
Yeah, you're safe in the church.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're safe in the church. Does doom happen, though? I don't think so,
No,
because he can't place doom.
He only...
Yeah, you're right.
In the church, yeah.
Yep, no, you got it.
If he can't place the curse, he doesn't get a doom, so, yep.
This is... Okay, so I'm... Okay, I'm going to place this card. I don't know how helpful it's going to be for you, but I'm so troubled here. Okay, so I'm going to place the number 20 St. Luke's location card on top of the number 19 Brassworks Factory. Okay, so the street that's on the card says Renegade Court, which is the street here. And if you notice at the top of the card, the monster will be attacking where it is. There's no one there. And there is already a curse token there. If there's a search token, a curse building cannot have any other token, cannot curse churches. If there are no buildings, do not place a curse token and do not move the doom marker. Well, technically, he's already placed one there. I believe from what I'm looking at, they cannot be double stacked or anything like that.
Nope.
Yeah, so that's fine. So that's not bad.
Nothing happens.
And then we have the next one, which is an attack, but there's a movement, so it's going to move east, which is over here in this district. However, no curse tokens will be put out because they cannot go in churches. Therefore, David, I believe you are safe at this point.
I'm actually not sure. Can he still attack me even though I'm
Oh,
in the
wait.
building?
That's
No,
right.
yeah,
A curse token can't go out, but yes, my apologies. I actually think you might be getting attacked. My bad. Let's just verify that before I say that.
yeah.
Oh, goodness. It says it attacks the district, so that would, I think, entail
Yeah,
that. Yeah, let me look it up here.
I
Sorry,
think
everybody.
the kid being in the. I don't think it actually protects me.
No, it does. You're right. It
I
attacks
think
the
the kid-
entire
the-
district. Yeah. Which also includes roads and
Yeah,
intersections.
so-
Every kid in that district that is not in a treehouse. Yes, that's right. So because David is not in a treehouse, I don't even think there's one at that location. You are attacked. So for each kid, move the doom marker forward 1 space. There's only one. And move that kid to the
Right,
nearest
5.
treehouse. So I get to.
Actually, that treehouse is the nearest one. Can you move me up there?
Yep, the one up in Lakeview.
I'm in the.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so you're right at the top there. And if there was a tie, then I would
Yep.
get to choose where they go. So that happened, everybody. Yeah, that wasn't horrible. Wasn't great, but it wasn't horrible. And now I'm going to place a search token on the card that I drew, which is number 20, which
You
is
have
at
it.
St. Luke's.
Do you have any idea where she is?
I'm trying, but
mean,
y'all are
the
not looking at
whole
my cards.
this
I am giving
And
all
this
the clues,
threw me
everybody.
off,
And
but now it's like,
move the feds. Yoink.
so she's not covering that one up. So it's somewhere near here, and then flower, but then renegade is over here.
My turn is done.
We're commiserating. Is that the right word?
Talk amongst yourselves. Discuss. I'm here for it. So, if everybody's wondering what they're doing, they're
Renegade
looking
Court
at my
Horse.
cards and trying to figure out where I am. I'll let them have a moment.
Flower.
Because I only see a flower here and here on the board, like on the entire board.
I'm
right?
I'm gonna guess it's somewhere between Francis Street and Maple Boulevard. I'm gonna guess she's somewhere over here. So let's. But we can't search unless there's a search token, right? Although
How
doesn't
does the guessing work? Because I have a dream catcher.
Oh,
here.
to guess, I think
Yeah.
you have to guess at the location, but if you're wrong, I
The
think.
doom moves up, right?
Yeah, I think it ups a doom. Yeah, if you're wrong, I think it puts doom up. I will double check that, but I know you can, if you go to a location where I may say, I think this is where she is. Yeah. But I will verify.
So I did start off with the dream catcher. That was my starting item.
Yep.
It allows us to kind of have a freebie. We guess. If we guess incorrectly, we don't
Okay.
advance doom, and I actually get another turn.
Right. And yes, it's only if there's a search token that you can search.
Do you want me to head over here and just choose one of these locations and try?
the card she just puts out doesn't vibe with the other two because Renegade Court is way the hell over there, and they're not close to St. Luke's. There is a flower on the district where the dude actually is, but she can't be there.
Yeah.
So the only other like nearby flower is the one over by Jenkins Saving and Loan, and that's actually listed over here. So I think we should head in that direction.
Okay.
But when we get there, we can't search to see if she's there. There's no way to. There's not like a mechanism
Yeah.
to.
You just have to say that I'm there. Like you go to that location and say that I'm there, but if you're wrong, I believe we get oh, actually I can't talk. I believe we get a doom. I'll have to verify, but I'm pretty sure that's what happens. Yeah.
All right.
I will verify though.
My plan was to move to the treehouse and get one of the super soaker thingies, but because I'm running low on tokens. Like if I'm out of completely tokens, right? If I'm out of reach of a treehouse, do I just automatically pop up?
I think
something?
I think they refresh on their own.
Oh, they do. I thought you could only do that.
Searching a
No,
treehouse. If a kid
you can do them.
Overnight?
ends their movement on a treehouse, they can flip all their wheel tokens number side up, flip all of their items face up, ready to use, and place one search token on the building of their choice.
Well, what happens if the movement? If I use up all my movement tokens?
Oh, I do think that David might be right on that.
And they just automatically refresh.
Yeah, because
Okay.
otherwise you would
Somebody
not.
somebody write down the time. the time in the video
Why?
that was said. I'm gonna clip
Why?
that later.
Whatever. Wah, wah.
All right, let's see if I can make myself over there.
Oh, goodness. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can just do a guess. I'll have to just verify this. I'm still kind of looking for it. Yeah. All right. So who's going up next? Is it going to be Herbert going? Just so I know what we're doing.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. Nope. It's good.
The furthest I can get to that district, I can't get to any of the buildings. I can get up to right here.
And the time is noted for you, David, in the chat. FYI.
Oh, I knew Tracy would let me down.
I know, right? Tracy's on it. Oh, God.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead. So from that corner place in the football. That's how much I know sports. Football field. I'm gonna go one west.
Okay.
I'm gonna go one west. I'm in the street, and I'm gonna do another one west. So
Okay.
I'm right below that fence. I'm gonna burst through that fence.
Okay, so up north.
That would be up north. So that would give me that would conclude. But because I bursted through, I get the next one. So I'm gonna go one more north.
One more. Yeah, exactly. So now you're in the water fountainy.
But if you use that to move here, could you then like move up from there?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that instead.
So okay,
Mandy,
so we're going back out to the street.
No, just moving over one to the right where the flower symbol's at.
No, to the west.
To the left. Yeah, to the west. Okay, yep, got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
he's looking at it upside down. So
yeah, no problem. And actually, while I'm doing this, if someone wants to double check the rule for guessing, that would be good. Just because I'm trying to.
Okay, this rule book is trash.
But I told you there are some little things that are missing in this rule book.
There are things that are missing. I agree. Like trying to learn like the basics is pretty easy for the rule book. It's not hard to understand, but when you're actually trying to look something up, it's like you can look at my life. Take my turn. I'm still trying to figure out I don't remember what I was looking for now.
You were looking for
the flipping the things over.
I thought you were looking for the making a guess situation.
No, I was trying to figure out like what happens to our tokens once they run out. Do we have to be in a treehouse to flip them over, or do they flip over on their own? I'm pretty sure they flip over on their own.
I'm pretty sure they flip over on their own. Yeah, I think when they've all been used, I believe you are correct. Honest to goodness, I do think you are correct.
Okay. All right. I am starting my turn in a treehouse, so that gives me a hyper hydrator.
Look at that. Is that the holy one?
Unfortunately.
Or just the regular?
No, the regular. You have to take it to a church in order for it to be the holy one.
Got it.
I can't go through St. Luke's to make it holy because Snooky's sitting there. Crapola. Oh, I don't want to get hit by the feds either.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
No, we're behind on moving these because they've only moved once.
No, I've moved them.
Oh no, you moved them on yours. We haven't. Yeah, we haven't done it on our side. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm like, no, I'm moving them. I'm moving them.
No. Yeah, we were negligent on our side. I'm gonna use my 4. Where am I gonna go? You can't move into cursed buildings, right?
I found the rule for you, by the way. Once a wheel token is flipped number side down, it cannot be used again until all of that kid's wheels tokens have been used, or they search in a treehouse. So it is confirming what you said. Then they flip over all of their tokens number side up again at the end of your turn.
Okay. Yep. Actually, I'm going to use my 2 diagonal.
Okay.
I'm just going to go 2 spaces to the southwest.
Diagonally?
Diagonally, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So under that building, under that orange, under number 24?
Right.
Okay.
I don't have an item to use. I guess that's it.
Okay. So we're back to me?
Yep.
All right, so, oh my gosh, so I have a token, everybody, and I probably should have mentioned this, where I can actually reshuffle all of my cards. So shuffle my current hand into the deck and draw a new hand, move the doom marker forward 1 space. So the only time you ever want to do this is if your cards are really bad and we're running out of time maybe for them to find me. So I don't like to use that one lightly, but let's see what we can do here. Okay, it's there. Who has the... Oh, no, it's okay. Never mind. Oh, dear. Oh, this is not good. Not good, not good. So you can't go there. This is horrible. I could do that. Okay, okay, but that doesn't help you to find me. Ugh. Okay, I really think I gotta push it here for you all to find me, so... Although my cards are not...
Well, you have heard some of our chatter. I mean, if you feel like we're already kind of close to figuring out where you are, you could maybe focus on moving the monsters somewhere that won't do any damage.
Well, that was my next sort of thing to do, and I think that's what I might have to do. So I'm actually going to play this card here. Now I gotta see what I'd like to cover up. This is always the tricky part, because it literally throws people off. Wow, this is rough, everybody. And it's hard because the chat you all can't see. So,
oh.
Yes? What? What's wrong?
Oh, so if you look at card number 3, if you look at the goal card, number 3, down at the bottom,
yep.
It says the lost kid is imprisoned in one of the buildings on the map. Go to a building and spend a search action to see if the building is where the lost kid is.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
If you are incorrect, okay, yeah.
So that, to me, should be in the rulebook, though, as well.
Yeah, not on the card.
Yeah, I mean, yes, on the card, but also in the rulebook. So I'm going to cover number...
Well, yeah, not just on the card.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to cover number 6, Harris Drugstore, with number 1, Lakeside Condominiums. So the monster's going to move north and attack here. However, there's nobody there, and there's already a curse token. So I presume no doom shall happen. You can all correct me if I'm wrong.
Yep. No doom shall happen.
All right. And the next thing I'm going to do is this is a new symbol for us. So this is the indicated Fed moves 2 intersections. So we're going to do that. So we're going to move 2 now and then another one at the end. So, oh dear. Well, unfortunately, I think this is going to scoop up... Oh, maybe not.
No, he's out of range.
He's good. Yeah, he's out of range. I just saw that. That's great. So 1, 2. And then that was that. So those cards have been addressed. Now I put a search token at location 1, which is way down here. And move both Fed cards. So 1. Oops, wrong way. I think my cards should be there. And draw a card. That's my turn. Interesting.
All right.
So, is it going to be who's going next, just so I can put this on the track properly?
I guess I can go.
Okay.
If you don't mind.
Then I'm going to go for it.
All I have left is a 4.
Okay.
So I'm going to use that. Is it worth it for me to try to get over to the church now that...
The monster's gone?
The monster.
Give us a chance to stun him if he ever moves into our space. 1. Are there any fences nearby? There's not any fences nearby. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's not even really close. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, either way. All right. Well, 2, 3, 4. All right. So I'm gonna move south 3 spaces.
Okay, so
and then east 1 space.
1, 2, 3, and then east 1. Okay.
On top of the flower.
Yep. Perfect.
And that's all I got. I'm gonna try to get to the church next turn to get that holy hydrator.
Right. Good. Okay, so we're going over to Herbert's turn, but before we do that, we just wanted to let everybody know, for those who have not watched our streams, we have some regulars who know how it goes. This is a casual stream. It's one of those, like, we've played it once, or maybe just read the rule book, and we're just kind of futzing through it. So we will have questions, and we will refer to the rule book. There are some things on the board you'll notice that are kind of smushed together, like up here in the left-hand corner. Unfortunately, I didn't have the room. They should actually be underneath these areas. When we do place tokens, or if we do, I will move the cards, but they are not supposed to be set up like that. They should be just off to the side. Okay?
Yeah. Very cool. All right, whatever.
Do you think she's over here?
Well, so the card she just puts down has a traffic light, but she may have done that. That may not mean anything.
They might have been like, hey, this is a card that only the monster attacks once.
Yeah, to prevent us from getting more doom,
Right.
which I'm gonna take to mean we're close.
But she definitely covered up the flower, which means that the flower
But she
which
still
confuses me because the flower.
right. But
has to attack.
she hasn't covered Jenkins saving. That's true. Why didn't she cover Renegade Court
Yeah.
or St. Luke's? Unless that was relevant.
Tracy, traffic lights mean nothing in Jersey. There you go. I love it. See? Tracy's playing the game.
I think Jenkins savings and loan might be worth a shot.
All right, so I'll use my diagonal too. I mean, I'm just really moving diagonally one.
Okay.
What is it? Northwest.
Sure.
Okay. So,
So,
yeah, northwest.
and since
So, here.
yeah, so I'm inside the
Yep.
15 location.
Yep.
That purple building, and I'm gonna guess you're there.
That would be incorrect.
All right, so Dreamcatcher discards it. There's no doom that happens, and I get to immediately take another turn.
Okay, so
Oh,
is this,
wow, okay.
So is that because of the item you had?
Yeah, so I'm using up the Dreamcatcher that
Oh.
allows us not to advance the Doom track if I'm incorrect,
Nice.
and it gives me an extra turn.
That's amazing.
So I get my things back
Okay.
since I just flipped over my last bike wheel. I'm gonna try to make it over here.
Bicycle. Bicycle.
I want to ride my bicycle. Want to ride my bike.
All right,
Tracy.
so that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my 5 token
Okay.
to go south 4 times.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you're beside City Hall on the bottom part, but beside City Hall.
Yes. So and then I'm gonna burst through the fence going west,
Okay.
giving me an extra point of movement. So I'm gonna go ahead another west in the middle of the street,
Oh, okay. You want the
which
token?
also gives
Okay.
Oh, nice.
which also gives me, because I'm ending my turn there. It also gives me another buff, and
Okay.
it leads me into the location number 6.
Location number 6. Oh, yeah, I have it covered here. Yeah, so perfect. And there's a search token there.
So that's my movement. I'm gonna go ahead and search
Okay,
that
so-
token. So we flip over the search card.
Okay, so yeah, I'll let you do that on your end, and then, or I can do it here. It's up to you.
Okay.
Might be easier on your end, probably.
We'll do it.
Yeah.
We'll do it on our end.
So it is a high school party. You want to borrow what now? Sure, kid. The group of high school kids dressed in polos are hanging out in a cloud of smoke. One of the group leans over the railing, spilling their drink. You narc on us, and your life is over. So I have a choice here. I can perform one of the actions. I can move the van 4 spaces, the blue van,
Okay.
4 spaces, and then get any of the searchable tokens.
Ooh.
Or I just get the lunchbox token.
Oh, okay. So that's the one over here. So these tokens, which we haven't used yet, but that is something that we could be doing.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna get the lunchbox token.
Okay.
Make it easier. Getting the lunchbox token, I flip it over because, and
Yep.
these are the tokens we're talking about. I flip it over and it says we have to move the blue van 2 spaces anyway.
Okay. So
2 spaces, 2 intersections.
yep. All right. So and the blue goes this
Blue.
way. So 1, 2.
And then cool things about this is that you can use it to kind of bump up your movement by 3 if you want, or in this scenario we could put it on the board.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and just put it. Let's put it at the bottom of column number 3.
Okay. So ideally, everybody, it should be here. And this card should be underneath, but for our purposes, I'm just going to push that off to the side so it's not blocking any spaces. Do you get the card? I don't think so.
No, so in order for us to get one of those cards, either the whole roll or the whole column have to be filled with different
different tokens.
Tiles.
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Actually, because if we have two of the same in the same row or column, we actually gain a doom.
Yeah, so we wanna mix it up as much as we can.
Absolutely. Okay, are we back
So
to
yep.
me?
That's the end of my turn.
Okay. So back to me. All right, so here we go. So I get to play a card. Now I really have to pay attention here because I feel like this is a problem, and I don't know how to fix it. All right. I just need to look at some symbols. Where is that location? Tricky, tricky, tricky. I am trying to find a location, but I don't know where it is. I'm a bit concerned. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's terrible. Huh. My cards are so bad. I'm actually really tempted to, like, reshuffle them. They're awful, but it will give us a doom if I do that. I think I'm going to do that, because honestly, it's really bad. So I'm going to use this token, what I was telling you about. Because otherwise, honestly, we're going to go around in circles here. And because I did that, I have to push this up 1. This token is now, boop, gone. But I do get to shuffle my current hand, which is off screen, into the deck. And then I get to draw a new hand. And pray that I get a card that is useful. Because right now, it's awful. All right, everybody, here's hoping. Here is hoping. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm so sorry you can't see this, but it's supposed to be secret. So, okay. All right, now we're cooking with gas. Yes! Aha! Okay, so I have an action here, which is really fun, because we haven't seen it yet, but I will put the card out for you to see on one of these. So now let me just make a look here. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's really bad. Okay. I'm gonna do it. You're gonna hate me, but no, I can't, because if I do that, you'll go there. Ooh. Okay. Yes. Okay, I'm so sorry. Who's orange? Is that David?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna hate me right now. I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's not.
If you move him south, you can actually move him. You can move him to the other south location.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like.
Yeah, but I'm also trying to get you guys to find me. This is the situation.
Okay. That's quite possible, Tracy. And then she'll say poop-a-loop.
Oh, I just realized. My apologies. That token I just used to shuffle, it's actually on the card.
Uh-huh.
So I shuffled it beforehand, but, well, we'll just oopsie it for now. But it should have been when this card was played. So I apologize. So, technically...
Can you hit the rainbow puke button on us?
Okay, 1 second here. Okay. So, I will play this card just because I used it. So, let's do that. It's not the one I want to play, but it's tough luck, so sad, too bad, whatever. Which one do I want to cover is the question. Okay. where is this location? Okay, that's good. Okay, so I'm going to cover this one. That said, so I'm covering Lakeside Condominiums, number 1, with number 4, Abandoned House. Okay, technically I've already done this action. And we're going to move the blue van twice. So 1, 2. And then we're going to move the...
Number 4 has the red car.
Yeah, and it's also going to move the car. I had to move the blue first, and now I'm going to move the red. You just got ahead of me, David. I hadn't gotten there yet.
Number 4?
Yeah, it has 2 tokens on it. I moved both cars.
I don't see.
1, 2.
Ours doesn't have that. It has a monster movement and then a car movement.
Oh, your number 4 abandoned house? I'm putting it up to the camera.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see that.
Oh, it's different. That's so weird. Huh. Okay, that's the one that I have. So we'll just work it with that.
We'll go by yours.
Yeah, I think it's probably for the best. Okay, so I did that, and now we're going to do, so that was spooky actions. We play search tokens on number 4, a search token on number 4. And then I move the feds. I move them again for their actual actions. So, oh, that shouldn't have moved.
Oh, I see what's going on.
That should have moved here. 1, 2. Oh, no, that was right. And then I'm moving 1. And this one is moving 1. And then I drop. Okay, that's my turn. I'm done.
Where's the abandoned house? Did you already put a thing on it?
No, I didn't. Abandoned house.
Yeah, so that's a token down on the bottom right
oh, here
there.
we go. It's down here.
What is this? One of these days, Mandy's going to break glass with that note. Tracy says, see, it scrambled David and Herbert's video. I rest my case. Sorry? Not sorry?
My turn's going to be easy. I'm just going to... I'm going to go ahead and go. I'm going to use my 4.
Okay.
I'm going to move... Or actually, I could just use my 3 now that the thing's gone. I'm going to use my 3 to move 3 spaces to the east. Land in the church.
1, 2, 3.
And it turns my hyperhydrator into a holy hyperhydrator.
Ooh.
So now if I'm in the same district as a monster, I can flip the card, the monster's stunned and immediately moves to
the monster's not in that district if that's what you're doing.
Well, no, he's currently in his spot, but if he ever comes after me...
sorry, that's what you're saying. Then you can zing him.
Yeah.
I got you.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So did you use a search token or just the star token?
You just have to go to a church, I think.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But that wasn't a search option. I don't think I have a search option on the church.
There's a search token there, but
yeah, I think I'm done.
Okay. Okay.
Is there?
Yes, there is.
There's a star token, not.
No, there's a search token there as well.
Oh, we would have added it. Yeah, we would have added it when she put the card out.
Yep.
Oh, that's right.
Come on, guys, I'm on top of it.
Yeah, I'll search there.
Okay, I'll take it away. So there you go. So you can just search.
Hey, I put him in charge of the search tokens. You let me down.
Poor Herbert, we're throwing him under the bus.
Bump, bump. All right. So adults. I come across a group of adults outside on their deck. I guess they have a deck at the church. I don't know how that works, but whatever.
Okay.
I try desperately to get their attention, but they just roll their eyes. Here, now have fun somewhere else, all right? One of the parents hands me a new toy, then waves us away. I can immediately move up to 5 spaces, or I can gain an item from the item deck.
Okay.
Ooh. Items are pretty good.
Either one's actually not bad. If she's on Renegade Court and just flagged the abandoned house, maybe she's kind of in this area.
Maybe she's trying to ship this over here at this part of town.
Yeah, because she hasn't covered Renegade Court up again. But then she hasn't covered up like this number 15 thing either. So what's on the intersection? The Duttons? Or like the...
Oh, you have it there.
Yeah. No, we're just we're trying to figure out where you are.
Sure.
So Yeah. So if she hasn't covered Renegade Court and she hasn't covered this from the very beginning, maybe it's something in this intersection over here.
Yeah.
Either the Duttons, the Martinezes, could even be the school or the warehouse. I don't know if it's the abandoned house, maybe, but maybe that's just sort of to get us to go in the right direction.
Yeah.
It stinks that we can't just go to the place and just be like, "Hey, are you here?" And then, if you're not, we can just move on without like adding doom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the tough thing. Is the doom. It's like.
I'm just gonna gain an item, I think.
Okay. So you have that on your end.
I'm greedy.
That's what you get.
Yeah. What did I get? I got improvised armor. If I'm attacked by the monster, I can flip this card. I'm not attacked and instead refresh all of my wheel tokens.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, come get me now, Snooky. Come get some.
Get some. Okay, so
All
now
right,
we're over to Herbert.
My movement is going to be pretty simple. I'm moving diagonally to southwest.
Okay, so southwest. So what? There's a search token there.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and search that.
Okay, and you're able to move through the fence, right? I just want to make sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
It gives me an extra boost, but I'm not going to use it.
Okay.
I'm running into some bullies here.
Uh-oh.
As I turn the corner, I almost run into Ram Sweeney, the classic meathead. Before I can swerve, beefy present fully blocks the sidewalk. "Oh, what are the dweebs doing out here, huh?" he laughs. So I can immediately move up to 5 spaces or refuse and perform both of these actions below. So I can get the tape item square thingy, but then that would have to move the blue van 2 spaces.
Which is it?
What happens if they overlap?
Yeah, this happened in our game, and I had no idea. There's nothing in the rules about it, so it was like, in our case, it was like temporary. They overlap, but then they ended up moving. I didn't see anything in the rules about it, so this is one of those things that I will have to ask. But if you all find it, let me know. But it was something that happened in our game, believe it or not.
Just a heads up, if it moves 2, it's going to go past the point where it's going to add a doom to the doom track.
That's right, because it's going to do that.
That's inevitable, though. It's going to happen at the end of Mandy's next turn anyway.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
So whether you do it now or whether you do it now or whether you wait for her turn, it's going to happen. So you do whatever you want. We need these in order to beat the guys. So
yeah,
like we have to fill this all up. So, so
and we have like 1 out of
a lot.
8.
And we still haven't found me either.
Yeah, so the feds, one's the feds, one's the CIA. What's going on here? What's the red and blue?
Maybe blue's like the
local police or something?
No, it's like that the shadowy organization that's trying to harness your psychic powers or something. Yeah.
Got it. All right, so I guess they're in the same area. That's going to advance Doom 1.
Okay.
But I do get the Duran Duran cassette tape.
So sorry, what am I moving anything or what's happening?
Just we're moving Doom track up 1 because the blue van passed that threshold.
Oh, okay. Are we moving the blue van? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and move the blue van so that it's on the same space as the red car. Because it moved 2 spaces. It moved 2 intersections.
So the blue moves 2, so it goes 1, 2. It goes there. Oh, I see. And then at the end of the turn, they're gonna move. No, they're not gonna move. Actually, does the red one move as well?
So the card.
No, not the red one. I'm sorry. I
thought
the red one was a little bit more above.
Yeah, no, you're fine. You're fine. And it'll actually, the red one's going the other direction. It's going down.
The red, the cassette tape that I pulled says that the red car moves down 1.
Okay.
So
there we go. And I'll
another intersection, so we are moving that red car.
Yep, I just moved it.
And then I'm placing that tape right above where that lunchbox is.
Oh, God. Oh, it's a tape. Sorry, not a.
Did you want that item?
Hey man, roast rockets. Why not? Discard this item to immediately gain 1 symbol tile of your choice. Like it allows to get 3 more of those. So
you're putting the token above the cassette?
Yeah.
No, sorry, the cassette above the lunchbox. My apologies.
The lunchbox.
Yeah, sorry, that's what I meant.
And that's my turn.
Okay. All right, back to me. I swear, like my hand is some malarkey. Oh, wait! No, no, no. Why can't I get the symbol of my dreams? Because I can't, which really sucks. Okay, that's not good for us. It's so bad. Like, it's awful. So that's going to do... Yeah, that would be really awful if I did that. So awful. Yeah.
Like, oh my god. So
Like,
awful.
really bad. Like, yeah, it's not good. You're going to hate me, but I don't have a choice. I'm sorry. Okay. Which really sucks because it's like counteracts what I want to do. Also, not great. All right, let's try this. And let's cover... See, that one's a bit of a stickler, and I can't figure out how to fix it. Because if I don't... Okay. I'm going to cover this one. So I'm covering number 15, Jenkins Savings and Loans, with 25, Sweeney's Hardware. Okay. And this is where I play a card, and then there are a couple things that are going to happen here. So I just don't know the order of this. So this Sweeney's Hardware card I have has an action in the middle of the card that I get to action. I just don't know if that happens first or the spooky actions happen first. So let me just verify that, everybody. So, because that would actually make a difference. Let's see. You gonna make it over there?
Yeah, I'll be alright.
Sorry, I'm just checking the order of this, and I'm not really sure. Because it goes play a card, add to one of 3 discards, perform spooky actions, and then play search token. So it doesn't tell you exactly when I get to do that middle action, which is a bit frustrating. So, okay. Let me see. Hint, symbol, lost kid, movement. Okay. It doesn't actually say. Oh, here we go. During step 2. Okay, so I can use it at any time. It says during step 2. So, perfect. So perform spooky actions. I can actually use the middle of this card first. So I will do that. So I'm going to move David 2 spaces, because I'm allowed to move... Sorry, let me just double check. Move any kid on the board 2 spaces. So I'm moving David 2 spaces east.
Okay.
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 And then I have to action the card, which this is where this gets a little unfortunate. I'm not happy about it. So it's going to be monster moves 1 district towards nearest kid. And unfortunately attacks.
Nope.
Holy water.
Oh, it doesn't. Okay, so it's not. It's moving there, but it's not attacking.
Yeah, improvised armor. If I'm attacked by the monster, I can flip this card. I'm not attacked and just refresh my wheel tokens instead.
Okay. Do we still get a curse token?
Oh.
Because technically, it did a. Well, did it attack really?
It doesn't. Well, it says no. You are not attacked.
Okay. No. Perfect. Then that didn't happen. Okay. So that was.
So I think I.
Yeah. Okay. So no.
No, I was just gonna say I think it cancels the attack. So
Perfect.
no.
Okay, so it happens again,
Right.
but it says monster moves 1 district towards nearest kid and attacks. So I'm assuming it moves out of where you are because it has to move. Unless 0 is considered movement, which 0 in this game is considered movement, by the way. I just don't know if it is for the monster.
I think it would stay put.
I agree with you. I think so, because there is 0 does count as movement. So that means you will get zinged again, which I was very upset about.
Mm-hmm.
Can you block this or no?
Can't do anything about it.
Okie dokie. So that's going to go there. So you're going to go up here.
That only works on my turn.
And can I put the curse on either building? I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. And I'll put it on number 17, the Martinez. So that went there, and we should be up on the Doom
You
track
moved me up
1.
to Lakeview Treehouse.
And sorry, and we are down to 2 Doom. I'm sorry, that was like I had to make an action move there. And
We're down to 1. We've only got 1 space left.
no, 2. How did you? Oh, sorry, 1. Yes, and then we die. You're correct.
Right.
I forgot about that. And then we're moving the car, so move this up 1. Oh, I forgot to put the token out. Move this down 1. We should also get a search token on location 25. Oh, I don't think I can put a search token if there's a curse token there.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. So that doesn't get one. Okay, and I draw a card. That's it. So
Right.
everybody, this is down to the wire here. Hopefully that gave you the information you needed.
I think she's at Lakeview Station.
Yeah. I think that's it.
She's been very deliberate about not moving him there. And then she would, and then when she put it on the other thing, I'm like, yeah, she's got to be at Lakeview. It's on Renegade Court. It's close to St. Luke's, so that all kind of connects. Sweetie's Hardware is just north of it, so I think she's at Lakeview Station.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, can't get there super fast. I have.
There's no fences around there.
Wait, is that a fence on the other side of the store? I can't go in the store. That was the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. There is a fence there.
It's not really in a convenient spot for me to make any real use of it. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and go. That's cool.
Yep. Perfect.
Okay, so
I am gonna move. Yeah, I'm gonna move 3 spaces to the east,
okay.
and then 2 south.
Okay. Yep.
That's all I can do. It's my turn.
Okay. Over to you, Herbert.
All right. I'm going to spend my 4 movement to. I'm basically going north where I'm at.
Okay.
I'm going to go buster the fence. I'm moving based on where I'm going to end on the street and the fences I'm bursting through. I'm basically going 6 spaces up north.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're ending at the Kimball's?
Yeah, and I'm just going to end there. I'm trying to make my way to the treehouse to at least get a super soaker.
Okay. Which would be
Farm
nice.
myself out someday, but yeah.
Okay, so it's back to me then?
I mean, there's no search tokens out. Yeah, there's not really any search tokens near me, so.
Right.
Go get me a sweet.
And what number are you at? You're at 12. Okay.
Yeah, 12.
Ooh. Yeah, see, that would be very bad.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh gosh, so just FYI, this isn't going well. So let's just try to not kill us immediately. This is a new one. What's this? Oh.
Well, going to the treehouse refreshed my armor, so if he heads north again, I can deflect him.
Yeah, that might be the better option because I had another one, and honestly, it would be really bad if I did that. So let me see.
Yeah, north would probably be the best because if she goes this way or this way to poop out a curse token.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, so if I do, yeah, because I don't want it to do, you're going to counteract one of them at least, so that works. But I also get you to do that, which might be helpful for you. Okay, at this point it doesn't even matter, so I'm going to cover this one here. So I'm covering 4 abandoned house with number 1 Lakeside Condominiums, and it has an icon with the Bernie kid and the fire symbol, so I'm going to be able to move any kid.
Sorry, what number?
Oh, I'm sorry. Number 1, Lakeside Condominiums.
Okay.
So I'm going to get to...
And you're putting it over what?
The middle one, number 4, the abandoned house.
Never mind, I got it.
You got it? Okay, cool. So I'm going to actually move you, David, out of the... out of the district. So if I move you into the street, the monster can't attack you if he goes to the district, or does he?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't be attacked.
Okay, perfect. So I'm going to move you 2 out in the street. So 2 south, 1, 2. Then the first thing
Okay.
that he does is he moves to the district, moves one district toward the nearest kid and attacks. So it's going to move north. And unfortunately, you're not there. There's nothing to attack. There's no places to put tokens. Nothing happens. This is where it gets a little weird, because it does it again. But there's nowhere to move, I guess? Or does it move beside you?
I mean, you can move into where the church is, because that's sort of technically
that's
in
what
my
I was going to say.
direction,
Technically, it is toward you, so I could move him there. And
it doesn't curse anything, because you can't curse the church.
Right, attacks, nothing happens, no curses happen, so nothing happens. So stop moving our truck. Perfect. And then I get to put a search token at location 1. And move the Fed cars.
Where's 1?
Sorry, 1 is down in the bottom left. Okay. So that's 1. And that's 1. And then I drop. I'm done. Oh, I think I forgot to drop last turn, actually.
Oh.
I should have.
The reds are going.
For some reason.
Yeah.
Okay. So who is up next?
I think you just go and
Just
go
go
to
on.
location.
See? All right. I'll use my 3, but I'm just going to move, southeast of Lakeview Station. Mandi, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah.
We found
So
Yay!
here we go. So here's the card that tells you my location, because I had to draw that during setup. So that's where I am. Perfect. So now we're going to get power. So can we walk through that? Because I actually did not play in my last game because we didn't make it this far. So when found, it says when found, perform your move and search actions after resolving the card normally. Oh, that's probably on my turn, when it comes to my turn.
I think you get a power. I don't think we get powers.
I thought it was for... Oh, you might be right, actually, but I could have sworn it was for everybody. But, okay, no, I think you're right. I think it affects you, like it helps you, but you're right. I think it is for me.
Right.
So I think these cards are no longer usable. So, sorry, this is a bit new for me now. So, what happens when I get found? The Lost Kid has a special power to put images...
It's purple.
Put a little token onto the space where she was found.
Okay, Lost Kid actions after they are rescued. When the Lost Kid is rescued by the others, place the powered character token that matches their powered card on the building they were trapped in. From now on, they will be able to move and search during their turn like the other kids do. So I have a special token. Where did it go? Let me find it here. Doop-be-doop-be-doop. I think it's this one. Well, we're going to use this one. There it is. I look all fired up. Okay.
Oh, wow.
So it's rescued by the others. Place the powered character token
Indigo?
on the... Oh, I actually place it on the building that I was trapped in. So that's this one. Okay. Yeah, sorry. The power I have is indigo. I'm going to place it out.
No, that's the right one.
From now on, they will be able to move and search during their turn like the other kids do, but they still must play a Lost Kid card each turn and carry out the 4 steps described above before they move and search. Oh. So I still have to do the Lost Turn cards, but then after that, I also do a move and search. Dang, that's dirty. Okay, well, there's that.
All right. There we are. That's the end of my turn.
Well, thanks. It says after the Lost Kid has been found, they should flip up their powered card, and I will put that so you can all see it now.
Actually, I'm going to need this. Her powered up one is the kid.
This one?
No, the boy.
Yeah,
the boy.
That's all.
That one, yeah.
Wild. Okay.
I need that.
So when it is used, it gets face down.
Be...
It can be placed up again. Okay, so I get to flip it up again when I get to a treehouse. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so David went, so it's Herbert.
Yep.
I'm gonna try to make my way to that tree house. I only have.
So now we're just trying to get those
3.
tokens, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Is that both objectives? Yeah, because we did that one. Yeah, when you find the lost kid, flip
Yep,
this
we
card.
did find the lost kid.
So let's do that. Do we read that already?
I can read it.
Yeah, please. Thanks, David.
We found the lost kid. Yep, they were trapped within another dimension, and we were able to shatter the spell and allow them to return to our world. But our reunion is short-lived, as we realize that we need to get them to Jersey Devil's hideout and start the final showdown. Lost Kid joins the fight against the Jersey Devil. The Lost Kid may now use movement value. They play each turn to move and take a search action like a normal kid. So, yeah.
Yep.
We
Okay.
need all stuff already.
Cool. All right. So we finished 2 of the 3 objectives. We have 1 more to win the game. We need more tiles.
I'm gonna go ahead and move 3 north.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
That's all I can really do.
Okay.
Dang.
I do have a lot of movement
I'm
on
trying to
my
figure out a way
cards,
to
just so you know.
burst into the
Also, you can like push people apparently.
push.
Your special power.
Oh yeah, flip this card to move another kid in a straight line in any cardinal direction, ignoring all obstacles, as many spaces as you wish. So if that's going to help us, I could do that. All right. So I have to still do the regular actions.
All right.
Oh, yep. So I still have to do the Lost Kid actions before I take my turn. So I should probably do something that has a lot of movement. Or something that's going to get me to... Because we don't have a lot of search tokens, eh? Eesh. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm trying to find one that I can make it to. 1, 2... Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, I can't make it anywhere. I'm in a horrible spot. I'm also trying to not get us killed in the process. Okay,
Right.
this...
I mean, you can send me flying all the way down to the bottom of the board, and I can get to the abandoned house.
Oh, that's true. Because I think I can use this. I still think I have to do these actions first. Do I not? Because this is... I still have to do the lost...
Yeah, probably.
Well, we can double check, but I have to do the lost card... lost kid's turn. Okay, let's try playing this one. Right. Okay, so I'm going to place this one. At this point, I don't think it really matters where I place it on these piles of cards. So, this one's pretty straightforward. It actually is... So I placed the number 2 card on number 25, Sweeney's Hardware. I don't think it matters. It has a movement of 4, but I have to do the spooky action, which is the monster is going to move to the nearest player and attack. So it's going to move to here, into your district, David. Can you protect?
I can.
Okay, so...
But he attacks both of us.
Oh, yeah. I forgot I was there. Well, that's garbage. Yeah, well...
yeah, I think that's a wrap.
That's yeah.
It's not... We're not dead yet!
Well, here's the... I mean, unless you have a thing, but here's the thing. Like, I assume you still move the card at the end of your turn.
Yeah, I still have to do all the... Yeah, exactly. I still have to do all those things.
Yeah. So, I mean, by the time this thing moves like twice, it's going to add the final doom anyway.
Yeah.
Well, let's just
Basically, I'm like this
play it out. Play it out.
All right,
So,
all right.
I
I deflected my attack.
I did not, unfortunately. But when it attacks, it's supposed to put out a doom marker, but it can't. Because we're in there. Or does it put it in where we are?
No, well... Well, it attacks you first, and that's where we would get a doom from.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so let's do that. I get attacked, which means I go up to here. Yoink. And I put the doom. So basically we have 1 more, and then we're done. Perform, so I did the spooky action.
No, that was our last one.
Oh, okay. I didn't have us on the last one, so I must have missed one then somewhere. Okay.
I think you might have moved it accidentally back, because I remember there was a point where like, oh, we are on the last one. We have more to go.
Yeah, I remember you all were saying that, and I was like...
we just had the one left.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, so when you said we had one left, I'm like, no, we don't. Okay, so if you're saying then that would be the end of the game. So, yeah. Well, there you go, everybody. That, okay, it didn't go too badly.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Could have gone worse. Okay, let's swing on over to the main scene here. That could have gotten much worse. Let's be clear. We lasted a lot longer.
It could have gone much worse.
Exactly.
For sure.
And we actually did much better than in my other game when I played this. So, just saying. So, there you have it, everybody. So that's Kids... sorry, not Kids... Well, it is Kids on Bikes, but it's the Snallygaster Situation. I liked it. I mean, this is my second scenario. We started off with like a 3-star and then did this one. Tracy, much longer than you thought. Yes, you would be accurate, Tracy. I thought for sure, because it just moved up so quickly, and then it kind of tapered off. So, yeah, you were right. It did not take a short amount of time. So, I like the game. I find the rulebook is a bit spotty in some areas. Could use a bit of clarification, because some things are not super clear. You have to question, and it's not always available. But I definitely like the premise of the game. I like the fact that we are working cooperatively, but one person's doing that lost kid action, and then everyone else is doing the other things. But you can join in on the fun, as you saw later on. So, what do you all think?
I'll let Herbert go first.
All right.
First
of all, like just the look of the game is pretty awesome. I like how the board, it's very 80s. Like you look at the back of the cards, and it's the notebook with the different colors. That's really cool. The artwork is very like comic booky from the 80s too. The story, like you would read the scenarios. I mean that. When you enter the church and you saw the priest there, kind of like, I've been waiting for you type of thing. That was awesome. That was awesome. So the writing is pretty good so far. What we see, same thing with like the search cards, bumping into bullies or bumping into like these rude adults.
Yeah.
The components. So the look, the components, the writing is really well done. I don't know, the gameplay. It's very light. It's very simple. I almost got like a little bit of feels of like Arkham Horror 3rd Edition, but really, really on the lighter side.
Right.
But I don't know. There's a lot of randomness that can really not put out search tokens, which is, very, very important for this particular scenario. I don't know about the other scenarios.
Right.
But
no, it's like that
really did
in the other one
feel
too.
Like, yeah. It really just did feel like you were kind of just playing a game with the losing battle. It didn't kind of give you like a good, like, okay, at least we have a chance.
Right.
It was like half the game I was just like, well, I guess I'm gonna go over here because it's the only search token that's on the board. And by then we had like round 3 or 4, we should have had like a little bit more search tokens out there, but because of the card draw and where the Jersey Devil was moving, it was kind of negating putting out those search tokens.
Right.
So,
and this is a level 1.
I don't know. I might have to give. Yeah. I might have to play this game again.
Yeah.
I really want to like it. I really want to like it just because the vibe is totally 80s. I mean, I'm decked out here with my Ghostbusters shirt and my 80s glasses.
I love it.
I truly love the 80s. I really want to give this another chance. But so far right now, I'm not digging it.
Okay, not feeling it. Okay, good to know. And that's good. We appreciate the honesty. So I'm in the mindset. I like it. I would try it again, but the rules are a little bit lacking, I find, which makes it frustrating. David?
I don't like it.
Oh, can you please elaborate on that?
So like Herbert said, I do like the aesthetic of it. I think production's good.
Right.
But the whole, the amount of board that you have to cover in such a short period of time, come on. They should have given you like another option to, move faster. Maybe like if you have rollerblades and you're on the street, you can move twice what your thing says.
Sure.
And even that I don't think would have been broken, because if I'm all the way up at the church and I got to get all the way down in the southwestern corner, that's going to be 6 turns at least. I mean,
right.
If not more, to make my way all the way down there. Like, even when you use your 5, like you might saw like in one of my last turns, I barely made any ground at all, and that's like one of some of the most movement I could do in the game without exploiting like one of my movement abilities.
Yeah.
You have too much ground to cover.
Okay.
The way the enemy moves just feels too mechanical. It's like, how can we trick him into just keep going in the same circle over and over? And that feels gross. Like, he doesn't feel like a threat. He just feels like a
nuisance.
Yeah, like a nuisance to kind of mitigate. It's like, I could avoid him. I mean, if I could have gone to other places where he wasn't even close to, he wouldn't have even, like, we would have had less Doom for sure.
Right.
But I don't know. Like, I just felt, I feel like some ideas here are good, but you need to be able to move further. There needs to be more search tokens on the table.
Right.
And the bad guy needs to feel like an actual threat and not just some dummy just like running around in circles.
Well, it didn't help too that my location was right in the corner, like where he started.
Right. I will say I do like the. I don't think using 2 was really necessary.
Mm-hmm.
But I do like how the 2 different like vehicles sort of act as they're almost like turn trackers in a way, because even if you're able to like mitigate a lot of the Doom, like they will keep moving, and they will eventually add Doom to the track, even if you're doing a phenomenal job somehow of keeping the thing from like adding curses.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of neat. I like some of the ideas. I like the aesthetic, but I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it like the way that we played. I don't know how we really could have done anything like majorly different to have actually won this.
Yeah.
And so, like, when we played Fast and Furious, for example, I felt like at least with that, after we lost like the first time, I was like, well, at least now we have an idea of how we're supposed to beat it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I'm supposed to beat this. It seems like it just seems like futile, and you don't want your cooperative game to feel that way. You want to feel like there's at least a strategy and there's things you can do, and not feel like you're kind of locked in and just sort of inhibited from like having fun. So yeah, it's a pass for me. I'm not gonna keep it.
Okay. No, and that's what we want, honestly. And for me, like this, I like the story aspect of it. I do find there are some random elements. I agree with definitely some of the points that you're saying, but I definitely think it's doable. It didn't. I think we got stuck in a bit of a bad situation because of where my location was, and that can be frustrating because of the cards. But like Mysterium, you have something very similar. Those are the cards you have, and you have to work with it, and that's part of it. So if you don't like that kind of randomness, people may not like that. But again, it's a version of the RPG, right? So if you wanted to actually have a bit more control on the story, this is where you might say, you know what, maybe I'm just going to try the RPG. So this gives you a little taste of it, but in a more controlled environment. So, yeah. But
no, for sure.
Totally. But totally valid point. So anybody watching, this is not like an official review, but it's just our thoughts on it from whether one play, first play, second play, just to give you an idea. So thank you for watching. If you have anything else you'd like us to play at another time, you can let us know. David, Herbert, what do you have coming up?
I'll be streaming tomorrow on Herb's Gambit on Twitch.tv. I'm going to continue on. I've been playing Descent for the last 5 or 6 weeks.
Nice.
I'm going to continue the campaign. It's been really fun. The last part I left off in, I was in this dungeon that was like filled with riddles, and like walls were coming down, so I had to move along room to room. So it felt like very Indiana Jones-esque.
Nice.
So I'm excited to continue playing that. So on Twitch.tv, Herb's Gambit tomorrow at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Very cool. That sounds awesome. I've never played Descent. Mm-hmm. And David?
Friday, Friday, Jen and I are going to be playing City Skylines. It's a cooperative city builder game. I've been wanting to get that to the table for a while. My birthday is next week, so Sunday, for my usual cafe. Yay! For my usual cafe time at 10. I'm just going to have like a really short little chat. I've also been streaming for 9 months now, so I also want to kind of talk about that a little bit.
Nice.
There won't be any games. It'll just be, kind of a 30-minute, just, talk to the folks and then go ahead to my birthday party. And then Tuesday, with some friends, I'm going to be playing Excavation Earth. So, yeah, and that is twitch.tv / Eclectic Camel.
Very cool. Lots of good stuff. And, you know, this is going to be great. Some celebrations.
Yeah.
And Tracy says, woohoo, Leo. So,
Yeah.
there you go.
Very Leo.
Well, that's it, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. As always, we've got our regulars. I know some new people popped in. We appreciate you. If you would like to request a game for us to play, I'm sure between David, Herbert, and myself, we probably have it. So you can send a message to the number 2, die4games@gmail.com, or just ping us on social media on the Twitter or Instagram. All right, everybody, with that, this girl right here is so tired. I did not sleep at all last night. I'm going to bed. So thank you, David and Herbert, for joining, and we'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is awesome.
Everybody.
Bye.